Kim visited Global Investment for a loan, but was stunned by a $500 million investment arranged by a mysterious patron. As she uncovered glimpses of her husband Stephen's hidden power, she prepared to walk into the Casady family meeting, ready to claim her rightful place and turn the tables on those who doubted her. Several members of the Casady family agreed with Harry to get on his good side. "I don't think there's a need to wait anymore. It's a waste of time." "There's no way Kim succeeded." "Harry, you gave her a chance to prove her worth, but she's always been incompetent. There's no changing that." Helen listened to everyone's support for Harry. She never had any expectations for Kim in the first place. The only reason she agreed to this bet was to give Harry a reason to succeed her position as head of the Casady family. Helen held up a hand and silenced everyone in the room. "There's no need to wait. Harry, tell everyone your results." Harry took out a contract from his briefcase and gave it to Helen. He'd already predicted the outcome from the moment he had made the bet. "Everyone, this is a contract that Mr. Rockford gave me this morning. Rockford International has already signed and sealed it. They're willing to loan us $100 million. Everyone was pleased to hear that. "Harry's incredible. The Casady Group is saved." Kim was never qualified to compete with Harry. Helen smiled approvingly. With a $100 million loan, the Casady family would be able to overcome their crisis. "Excellent job, Harry. Since everyone has witnessed your achievement in person, I would like to announce that the successor of the Casady family will be..." Helen paused to build anticipation as she looked around the room. Everyone was eagerly waiting for her to announce Harry as the successor. Before Helen could continue, a voice rang out. "Hold on!" Everyone turned to the door. It was Stephen. Harry was annoyed by the interruption. If it weren't for Stephen, Helen would have already named him as the successor. "Who do you think you are to come here? You have no right to participate in our meeting." Kim followed Stephen into the conference room. "Why can't he come here? He's my husband. Harry, did you forget about our bet? Or are you scared? Is that why you started the meeting without me?" Kim was confident that she had the upper hand. Harry wasn't deterred by the self-assured look on Kim's face. His subordinates had told him that Kim was at Global Investment for a mere 30 minutes. With her capabilities, there was no way she would have secured an investment in such a short amount of time. "Look who decided to show up. Aren't you the one who's scared? Otherwise, why else would you be late? Just tell us you came empty-handed and stop wasting our time." Kim's lips curved upwards. "What if I were to tell you that I've secured an investment?" Harry didn't believe her in the slightest. His subordinates had kept tabs on Kim yesterday, and they couldn't have possibly followed the wrong person. She couldn't have secured an investment in half an hour. It wasn't just Harry who thought Kim was talking nonsense. The other members of the Casady family chimed in to show their support for Harry. "Kim, stop messing around. Harry got a loan for $100 million. The contract's already been signed." "Even if you did get $50 million, so what? Can your money compete with $100 million? Instead of trying to act tough, it'll be better if you apologize to Harry and ask him to give you a random position at the company." Stephen came to Kim's defense. "Harry, the other day, you said that as long as Kim could secure a $50 million investment, you would give her the position of successor of the family. Are you going back on your word? And why are you all jumping to conclusions? Everything will be clear once Kim shows you the contract. Are you guys scared that she might win? Is that why you've already decided that she's lost?" Harry narrowed his eyes. "Who gave a nobody like you the right to speak?" Kim glanced at Harry before giving Helen the folder containing her contract. If Helen saw the $500 million investment, Helen's opinion of her and her family would definitely change. "Grandma, please take a look." Helen took the folder and looked up at her. "Kim, did you really secure an investment worth $50 million? Kim nodded. "Yes, I did." Helen set the folder aside and reached for her walking stick. "Kim, you did well. From today onwards, our family will take better care of you and your family. Also, I hope you can be content with what you have." Kim's heart sank. Helen was biased to the point where she couldn't be bothered to read over the contract. It was a $500 million investment. Kim had put in so much effort, but Helen had only told her, "You did well," in a monotonous voice. Harry smirked. "Kim, it looks like you still haven't understood the situation. Can your $50 million investment save the Casady family? And I'm the oldest son of the family. Do you really think you're qualified to compete with me for a position of the successor?" Stephen looked at Harry and then at Helen, as if they were fools. Kim was on the verge of tears when he held her hand. "Kim, we should just go. These people are obviously stupid. $500 million is not the same as $50 million. Just as Stephen was about to take Kim's folder back, Helen tossed her walking stick aside and grabbed his hand. "Stop right there. What did you just say? $500 million? Stephen withdrew his hand. He'd achieved his goal. "That's right. It's $500 million. And it's not a loan, it's an investment, so there won't be any interest." Everyone in the room fell silent. Putting their Century Garden project aside, with $500 million, they could invest in a century's worth of gardens. "Let me take a look," Helen said as she opened the folder. She took out the contract and carefully looked it over. Harry snatched the contract and threw it on the table. "You sure are bold, Kim. Why would Global Investment give you money? This has to be a fake contract. Don't you know forging contracts is against the law? Are you trying to end up in jail?" "It's not fake. Global Investment CEO Keisha Daniels personally gave me this contract," Kim argued. Harry didn't expect Kim, who was usually smart and capable, to make this kind of amateur mistake. This was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. "Are you still trying to deny it? Even if you did want to forge a contract, you should have done your homework first. The CEO of Global Investment is Dave Marks, not Keisha Daniels. I didn't think you would resort to such tactics just to become the successor. You're ruining the entire family's reputation." Harry turned to Helen. "Grandma, I suggest we call the police immediately." Did Helen believe Kim's contract was real, or did she call the police? Could Stephen prove the legitimacy of the contract and save Kim from Harry's accusations? Did Kim really land the $500 million deal? Or is she about to fall into a devastating trap that could ruin her place in the Casady family?
Hi, I'm Stephen.
Want to know my secrets?
Then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Secret Succession now.